Welcome to Let's Play Top Gear GT Championship Part 24, and what may or may not be an interesting finale to the championship mode, and this game, for that matter. So, time for our final round at the Suzuka circuit. It's going to be a nice dry race, and I'm going to go with a higher top speed this time, since Suzuka is a pretty easy track, so let's race. I have a 12-point advantage over the Calsonic Skyline, who's starting in 3rd position. Alright. So that means I can... Let's see, I'm trying to figure out the points here. Oh, hello, Supra. 3rd place gets 6 points, so as long as I finish on the podium, I'm guaranteed to win the championship, basically. If I finish 4th, then Skyline has to not win. So, my goal for this race is to at least finish on the podium. You know, ultimate goal is to win the race, but a podium will be good enough for the championship. Which I actually think that is the Skyline right there, running in 3rd position still. Yes, he is. Hasn't quite caught the Zexel GTR, which I've passed the Calsonic and into the lead. Ooh. I say ooh, I'm not really that surprised because it's Silverstone. Oh, I forgot to change my brakes. I was going to change my brakes for this track because of that hairpin. Oh well. So I could actually slow down my car. Excuse me. Me being a blocking asshole again, kind of unintentionally. Say kind of. Kind of. Alrighty. Just make it around Spoon Corner, and we're pretty good shape here. Gonna end this with a race victory. Win the championship with a bang, with authority. So, yeah, this is another one of those cases where it's like, man, this was a lot harder on my first playthrough. As far as, like, the competition. I think it was because of... I mean, the difficulty lies in my inability to actually, like, pass cars. Otherwise, this isn't all that hard, at least with the car, you know, with an optimal setup on the car. I mean, with the stock, with, like, medium across the board on the car setup, this would probably be a lot harder. But, you know. Because, yeah, here I am. I'm just running away with this race. I've already pulled a gap on everyone. We still have 2 laps to go. So, I'm just driving away through the S's here. This looks like we're going to get a pretty anticlimactic finish, which I'm used to delivering these LPs very, very often. Ah, fuck this hairpin. Like I said, that's the only difficult part of the track, and it's also the most difficult part of the entire game. Like, even the mine circuit, like it has... It's hard for me to drive around that track without screwing up a lot, but it's not as hard as that one hairpin. The rest of the track is easy peasy. It's just that hairpin, man. If I had stronger brakes, I'd be able to actually slow my car down enough for the turn, but I don't have that. Therefore, so let's just go around the chicane and onto our final lap. Here we go. 1 lap remaining. Here my Mugen in a 6. I have a very large lead as I go off the track. Good thing I have that very large lead. But should be able to bring it home. you know, pending any major mistakes, which is kind of hard to do around here. God, that is weird to say. Hard to make mistakes around Suzuka. Like, not only one of the toughest tracks in Japan, but all in the entire world. Video games. They make you say weird things. Like, Suzuka is easy. Yeah. Isn't it great? It's just fantastic. Yeah, this is a good game. I've enjoyed this game. The couple times I've played through it now. I think it's a neat little game. It's surprising for what it is. I mean, just a Game Boy Advance exclusive JGTC, fully JGTC licensed game, like with no console release. So this is the definitive edition of this game. And it's a spin-off of an already established series of not licensed racing games, so it's all kinds of strange, and it's a fun game. And hey, I win. Yay. So, with that, Calisonic Skyline ended up 4th. The Mobile One NSX finished 2nd. Nice. It's a nice way to end his championship, and he managed to take 5th place from the Surumo Supra. Very nice. So, there we go. Final point standings. I ended up beating Calisonic Skyline by 24 points. 26 points. I can math. And then we get the credits, and then it takes us right back to the title screen. So, there we go. That was the championship mode. We have completed that. So, we're pretty much done with the game, except there's one more thing I want to do and devote an entire segment to. So, next time on our finale of Top Gear GT Championship, I'm going to check out the course editor. So, stay tuned for that little special episode.